Hi, this is Helena Hart, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing the #1 way to demonstrate your value to a man. This will make a man see you as a really high value woman that he would be lucky to have in his life. But before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, be sure to click the button to subscribe to get all of my videos and information on how to attract the man and the relationship you want. So I want to start out by saying that if you've ever tried to tell a man all the reasons why you're a high value woman or demonstrate your value that way by talking to him about it, you know that that doesn't work. That will actually backfire on you because it comes across as convincing behavior, which is actually like a masculine competitive behavior, and it will actually decrease a man's attraction to you and your perceived value in his eyes. Because if you are, truly a high value woman, you don't have to really tell a man that. He's just going to feel it from you. This is something that a man needs to feel from you on a deep sort of gut level. And you can't convince a man of what a high value woman you are by talking to him about it. He has to just really sense that from you. And you do that by your confidence. So that's really the #1 way to demonstrate your value to a man, by being confident. And I know that might sound a little easier said than done. So I'm going to give you some ways to really boost your confidence and increase your attractiveness and perceived value in a man's eyes using your confidence. And it's a little counterintuitive, actually. You can't be faking this. It has to absolutely be authentic. So you want to be confident in who you are as a person, confident in your feelings, and confident in your boundaries and standards that you have for yourself. Those are the 3 areas where you want to show confidence that will demonstrate your value to a man and just make him see you as that one woman that he never wants to live without, right? Because you're just going to demonstrate what a high value woman you are. So this isn't about being boastful or cocky. It's not about trying to draw attention to yourself. Those things are actually a sign of a lack of confidence. What I'm talking about here when I'm talking about being confident in who you are is just really being authentic. So this is not about feeling like the most confident woman in the world all of the time, because none of us feel that way. I certainly don't feel that way. I can feel very nervous or anxious or insecure about different areas of my life, especially if I'm trying something new that I've never done before. So a truly confident person would feel confident in her feelings and be able to say oh, I'm feeling a little nervous right now, or I'm feeling a little anxious about this new thing that I'm starting. That's actually a huge sign of confidence because you're being authentic. Someone who's not truly confident might try to paste a fake smile on her face and pretend to be cool and collected, but men can feel that in your vibe if you're not being congruent. If what you're saying and showing on the outside is not matching what you're feeling on the inside, men can pick that up, that incongruence, and it makes them not trust you on a deep level, and it makes you actually come across as not confident. So you want to practice being really authentic and expressing your feelings, expressing what's going on with you. Not in a way where you're looking to a man to solve that for you, oh, I'm feeling really insecure, so you need to do this or change this so I don't feel that way, but just really expressing yourself. Wow, I felt a little nervous or insecure when I gave that big presentation at work, and I'm feeling so relieved now that it's over. So you're just keeping it all about yourself and your own experience. And I have a lot of videos on how to express your feelings in an authentic way to a man on my YouTube channel, so you can check those out if you want some really specific tips on how to do that. But in general, you want to feel confident in who you are and what you're feeling and be able to express that to a man in a really authentic way where there's not this expectation attached to it. That's a huge, huge sign of confidence. You also want to be confident in your boundaries and your standards that you have for yourself, especially when it comes to dating and relationships. So we're talking about how to, demonstrate your value to a man, right? So a woman who's truly confident will have no problem expressing her boundaries. And subconsciously to a man, what it tells him is that you have options. And this is not about making a man jealous or trying to tell him or show him you have options, so he better step up and lock you down. It's just the opposite. You don't have to really say anything if you're truly confident. If you express your boundaries, for example, around, let's say sex. Your boundaries, maybe you don't feel comfortable having sex unless you're in an exclusive relationship. Most women feel that way, so if you let a man know that, it feels so great being with you, and that's really something I'm saving for when I'm in a exclusive relationship or when I'm in a serious committed relationship. Being able to express that, even if you're afraid that a man might not like what you say, being able to express your boundaries and really stick to them is a huge sign of confidence, because deep down it will convey to a man that if he doesn't respect your boundaries, there's so many other men out there that absolutely will, and that would be thrilled to be with a high value woman like you. That's what I believe truly for you. If this one particular man doesn't respect your boundaries or doesn't want to meet your needs, there are so many men out there who would love to be with you and have that opportunity to meet your needs and, hold you in that high value place in his mind and in his heart. So a woman who is not confident will break her own boundaries sometimes, or kind of twist herself into a pretzel to try to fit into what she thinks a man wants. And while a man might be happy to take what you have to give in that way, like a man will probably be happy to sleep with you without having to commit to a relationship with you in that moment, that's not what increases his perceived value in his eyes. It will actually do just the opposite. So that's what I have for today on the number one way to demonstrate your value to a man. Confidence, I always say, is the universal attractant. Everybody finds confidence sexy, and it's not about pretending to be super cool and calm and collected when you're feeling, chaotic on the inside. It's about embracing the chaos, embracing your feelings, and feeling confident enough to express them. It's like uncovering who you are and being super confident, being able to express yourself like that. It gets easier with practice, so try that out and let me know how it goes. And feeling confident in your boundaries and expectations and standards that you have for yourself, because deep down that if this man, doesn't fit those standards in some way, that, there's another man who would be thrilled to have the opportunity to date you and be with you and meet your needs. And again, you want to do all of this in a very soft, feminine, open way. So it's not about walking up to a guy and saying, I'm a high value woman, here's my list of requirements, right? It's basically, what you want to do is watch what a man does and see how that makes you feel, right? It's the way you respond to the way he acts. Responding as a super confident, high value woman would respond. And we can talk some more about that in other videos. If you have any specific questions, feel free to type those into the comment section. And if you're really ready to learn the secrets of attracting the man you want and inspiring his love and devotion and commitment, check out my 3 keys to attract the man you want report and audio training. It's free on my website, helenahartcoaching.com. I'll post a link to that in the description of this video and in the comment section. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.